I studied every single way to sew a welt pocket, so here's the easiest way to do it. First step, here's the pattern piece. It's just a big rectangle. I put all the measurements if you want to just screenshot and steal mine. The length is just double your pocket depth plus 2 welt measurements. The width is just the width of your welt plus enough space on either side to close it up, and then also enough space on the top to close it at the top. Cut your piece out in fabric and then mark your rectangular cutout onto your fabric. Once your rectangle is marked, place it onto the piece you want to sew your welt pocket on. Where your rectangle is where the pocket opening will be. Now stitch the perimeter of your rectangle. Once your rectangle is stitched, we're going to cut it open along these lines, trimming to the corner but not cutting your stitch. Now flip your entire pocket piece through the cutout you just made and press it nice and flat. And it's better to have a little bit of the outside fabric peeking in than the inside fabric peeking out. I then like to top stitch my rectangular cutout, but this is optional. Now back to your ironing board, flip your pocket bag all the way up, press nice and flat, then flip it back, but leave a fold just covering the rectangular opening and give that a nice press. Then flip over, exposing your welt, then flip up each side and pin your welt into place. Now we're going to stitch our welt into place, stitching right where these two pieces of fabric meet, otherwise known as stitching in the ditch. I like to stitch the right side, flip up, then stitch in the ditch along the bottom and finish on the other side of the welt. Once your welt's stitched into place, give it a press, flip it over, and now the pocket bag just folds over onto itself. Press the fold, and then stitch up the remaining opening edges to finish your pocket bag. Boom! I personally like to do a French seam for a super clean finish, and then just have the top edge going into another seam. If you want to learn the double welt, or if you want to see the single welt in a little more detail, make sure to check out my newest YouTube video.